The man on your left is John Layfield. The man on your right is Mauro Ronaldo. Mauro and John both worked for World Wrestling Entertainment, although it appears Mauro will no longer work for them. Mauro Ronaldo is a broadcaster who is well known for his MMA commentary, and he was signed by the WWE as a new commentator. But he's also someone who has openly battled depression and being bipolar, and so he speaks out a lot, trying to support others that are going through similar mental health issues. The reason that is being said that he is no longer going to be in the WWE despite his contract not expiring until August is because of bullying from John Layfield, better known as JBL. People have mixed emotions about it because some feel that JBL is just being old school in the way that he treats people, but others say in the day and age in which we live, it's nothing but glorified bullying. The problem for WWE in this situation is that they have a well-documented campaign called Be a Star, where they try to combat bullying. And yet, not only is it being said that he is a bully, but it's also said that JBL is someone who has directions from the top of the company to bully people to see how tough they are. And so there's been a number of cases. The most recent case outside of Mauro's was a book written and released within the last week, I believe, by Justin Roberts. He was a ring announcer as well at WWE. He did the ring announcing, not the commentary like Ronaldo. But in his book, it talks about a time where he strongly suggests that it was Bradshaw that had his passport stolen while they were overseas. So he had to go contact the American embassy over in Europe and go through a bunch of stuff to get his passport back. While JBL denied that, there was another wrestler who came forward and said, yes, JBL told me to go steal Justin Roberts' passport. There's been other cases. You can look up him versus the Blue Meanie, him taking a cheap shot at him and making him bloodied in the ring, other things like that. And so there's been a long history of physical abuse by JBL, and some people are saying, look, it's pro wrestling, you can learn to fight back. And if you look up JBL versus Joey Styles, you'll see an interesting story about how the 6'6" Texan JBL got punched out by a little guy from the East Coast. So if you're interested in that, go Google that. You'll have yourself a good laugh at that. But bottom line, there is a lot of smoke and there's fire when you have so many people coming out. And there's a ton of shoot videos on YouTube you can look up where people talk about JBL being physically abusive towards other people simply because he could. And so last night at an event from Boston where JBL was doing commentary, it's being reported by SEScoops.com, which is where this picture comes from, by the way, that there were chants of fire JBL because people are tired of stories of him bullying other people. Whether you consider him a bully or not, you cannot be a publicly traded company, and you cannot have a campaign where you're sending people to schools talking about stop bullying, don't be a bully, and yet you have one of your top announcers that has a long history of bullying people. So I don't know, I don't think that everyone has to have therapy and stuff like that, but definitely if he doesn't want to stop treating people badly, if getting punched out hasn't helped him to see the error of his ways, then at some point you can't have somebody that's running people off. You're going to have to do something to save face with your company and save face with the public. So we'll see where this ends, but definitely there's too much smoke here to say that, oh, JBL wasn't bullying. And the fact that you have a guy that has potential that is leaving your company because he couldn't take the mental anguish that he was getting from somebody he worked with definitely speaks volumes. Also, the fact that nobody that worked with WWE is coming forward to defend JBL speaks volumes as well. So hopefully things work out great for Mauro Ronaldo. Hopefully he continues to be an advocate for mental health, and hopefully JBL either acts right or gets what's coming to him if he is truly bullying all these people. Thanks, I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.